Hello, it's me, Dr. D, and I'm coming on once again. It's another new year here, and I'm not gone. A brand new year. Oh, yes, yes, yes. 2025, the year we thrive. And one thing you can rest assured to know, if you're breathing, you've been given the authority to do so. As I think about the beginning of this new year, I, I thought about mile markers. Because here on Let's Talk, Life Decisions, I always like to do a little language arts, and mile markers came to mind. So I'm going to give you a little quick definition of mile markers in the natural, which I Googled mile markers, and the definition that I saw here was mile marker is a numbered mile post along a highway used as a way of determining the exact location of a vehicle or where you are. Mile markers in life. Also, the things that we reference in conversation in our minds that we think about and talk about over the months, years, days, setting a vision to where we're going, and even looking at where we've been. And that is the purpose that helps us track our progress towards our destination. Okay? Also, biblically, I looked it up, and this is how it referenced to mile markers biblically. And biblically is that's in reference to the book of life, the history of humanity called the Bible. And it says, as we walk the way of Christ, if we are true believers, the first mile marker indicating we're going in the right direction and making progress in the way we should go and grow in our journey is love. The reference for that is John 13:34, and it reads, by this will all people know that you are my disciples if you love one another. And that's the number one mile marker in life. Also, with my book that I had the opportunity to write a couple years ago, Life Decisions Workbook, and so it begins. Also, there's a subject matter, a topic. This book that does not have chapters. It has subject matter topics. And the one I going to read a little bit from is mile markers in life. Because as we grow through life, I'm sure you've become familiar with what mile markers are. We all were taught about miles as early as elementary school. Remember in the math class, in the arithmetic book, there was an example of a problem, and it kind of went something like this. If Susie was on a trip going X miles an hour and had to go Y number of miles, how long would it take her to get there? And so it is relevant to correlate our journey through life with mile markers of time. Think of it as your focus on achieving goals by the time you reach a certain age or amount of time spent doing something. Life has mile markers, the same as physical traveling does. As you grow through life, you begin to recognize and take notice to your mile markers to judge how far you've come. Too often we spend our lives trying to hang on past the shelf life of a good experience as if something good would never happen again. And that I refer that or reference that to a bump in the road. Sometimes as you're traveling, there's a detour that they're doing construction on the road and that sort of thing. And you have to detour, but you're still headed to your destination. And learning to flex with it by realizing there's another day ahead can actually give us hope. In other words, we learn from both the good, the bad, and the ugly that we experience on our journey through life. Your life is a journey you must travel with a deep consciousness of God. God is the creator of your life, but you can rest assured He does not give you breath every day. He does not give you breath so that you can wake up and be miserable or make someone else miserable. Every breath, like I just read from the biblical aspect, is love. And love does not constitute misery, pain, or hurt. So we have to understand as we travel through 2025, and I say it's the year to thrive, as long as we get an understanding of knowing who we are and the purpose of us being a part of humanity, we will serve the purpose that we were born, because there are treasures in us. And those treasures within us are so we can deposit those treasures into the atmosphere so that we can do our part to make this world a better place. All right? And as far as the treasures go, it's the treasures in you that are love, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And as you permeate the atmosphere, as we grow on this journey through life, it will enrich the atmosphere of living our life. So, as I end this conversation for now, because I just want to come on for a few minutes and share with you the thoughts that I have in me regarding this journey through 2025. Let's agree that we will unite in our purpose to do our part, making this world a better place to live, because we're going to share the treasures of love, peace, joy, and happiness with all that come in contact with us. Make sure that the Spirit of the Creator continues to fill you up. It's like on the journey when you're traveling and you have to stop and refuel your car. Well, make sure that you refuel and stay filled with the high octane of the Spirit of the Creator in you, so that you can make it through 2025, the year to thrive and do your part. because the birds can't do it, the trees can't do it. Only humanity was given the authority to dominate the world, making it heaven on earth by sharing pure love. Not that artificial imitation, fake it till you make it. No, 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 no. It's all about having faith to make it and love to carry us through.